I have to credit my kids' middle school science class with teaching me recently that icebergs are far more than what we see above the water. And of course, most pictures of icebergs are from the air and you can only see what's above the waterline. I had no idea all these years that there's actually a much larger chunk of ice under the water than there is above the water. Of course, it makes sense, I guess, if you think about it, when you're in Arctic waters like that, that the chunk would be frozen below water too. But without actually seeing an image of it, it had never really occurred to me. And what a perfect metaphor for a brand and a trademark. You see, we see a brand that's registered and protected, whether it's Nike or Uber or the restaurant down the street from you. It doesn't have to be a big business. And you see their brand and you're familiar with it, and maybe you even know that it's protected. But there's so much more that goes on below the water to create that strong protected brand. For example, a strong brand has a proper clearance search done before it's ever adopted, before any trademarks are filed. Of course, a trademark application is filed that eventually matures into a registration to help protect that brand with the R circle symbol. The trademark is properly used. And by that, I mean it's not used in a generic manner, and it's used in a way that sets it apart from other wording around it so that consumers will clearly view it as a brand and as indicating the source of the products or services. Below the water, we also have going on monitoring of the trademark for possible infringement and dealing with enforcement issues if any infringement does come up. We also have renewals of the trademark registrations. That is key. A failure to renew can be very costly, both in terms of the protection and the expense for a trademark registration, because there's no guarantee that if you reapply, you'll be able to register it again. Finally, the thing that really ties all of these together most of the time, underwater, out of sight, on the Trademark Iceberg, is counsel. It's counsel helping navigate this strategy, helping pull it all together and pull off creating this strong brand that you see above the water on the smaller part of the iceberg. If you'd like to talk more about the strategies for your brand, click on the Contact Me button and let's set up a call.